মনে থাকবে তো স্যার?
কথায় বলে, যখন একজন ভালো টিচার জীবনে শিক্ষা দেন, তখন তা সারা জীবন মনে থাকে। না না, আমাকে দাও।
না স্যার,
আমাকে দাও।
আমি নিচ্ছি স্যার।
গরমে ঘামাচি হওয়া শুধু কম তেল নয়, কম অবজর্ব হওয়া সফোলা অ্যাক্টিভ ব্যবহার করুন। এর লো সল্ট রান্নায় তেল অ্যাবজর্পশন 28%।
শাবাশ, এখন ফান করবে না তো কবে করবে? এই নাও, চুপ।
Cryocheck, Elica, world's #1 gym company. Amul, the taste of India.
Get what you've never had. Until then, it's not large. Live now.
কিন্তু চুলই নিয়ে আসে, তাই যখন পাকা চুল দেখা দেয় শুধু গোদরেজ এক্সপার্ট পাউডার হেয়ার কালার লাগিয়ে নিন দাদা। এটা গোদরেজে অ্যামোনিয়া নেই, মানে বেশি সে চুল দেখাবে। শাইনি ব্ল্যাক আর মোজনা।
হয়েছে বড়।
মিসেস কুমার, আপনার ছেলে বড্ড দুষ্টু। তখন করবে সে হায় হায় হায়। মনকে দাও লিফট, স্কিনে দাও বাউন্স। প্রকৃতির সমৃদ্ধ গুণ পান ফিয়ামা শাহ জেলস আর
குறு குறு என்ன பார்த்து நிக்கிறே. சின்ன பொடியன் மரம்
তুমি আবার
presented by Vivo V5 20 megapixel. Light camera, perfect selfie. In association with Vitana Breza, play glamorous.
আমি আয়েশাকে নয়, রাইকে ভালোবাসি।
আবির আমার
বাবাকে মারলে আবির খুনি নয়।
তাহলে খুনটা করেছে কে?
পড়াশোনা বাকি আছে?
না।
কিছু করার বাকি আছে।
মানুষের আপডেট দিতে থাকবো?
দেখো সোনিয়া প্লিজ ইয়ার, শুধু একবার ওর সঙ্গে একটা মিটিং করে প্লিজ।
ঠিক আছে বলে দেবো।
Slightly change your game plan now. They've got to look to create a bit more in attack. They've got a long time to do so. But at the same time, obviously, conceding a second would be very prejudicial to their chances of taking something from this game. There's Ronaldo. Just gets clipped there by Laguardia as he came back.
Now plan B.
So far he's done a great job this year, Pellegrino. Really needed to as well after his difficult time at Valencia. Not that he's the only one who's had a difficult time at Valencia.
No, certainly not unusual, but you're right, taking over from a coach that from one promotion back to the top flight forward, Alaves. And the board mumbling about the fact that it was the fewest points and the fewest goals scored of any champion of the Segunda in the last few years, but
Second division is such a tough league. It's been seen time after time this season, last season, that any team can beat any other team. Here come Real Madrid. Danilo. Oh, skips past LaGuardia. Looks as if he just got momentarily held there, but referee's wave play on, and Benzema sends it to Nacho. They see the possession, 66-34 for Real Madrid.
so perhaps it could be argued deserving of that one-goal lead.
That's a good ball from Bale. That really is a good ball, but needed. LaGuardia at full stretch as Karim Benzema was looking to pounce.
Was a good turn, curled it over to that far post. Benzema waiting. Isco on corner duty on that far side.
Solid punch there from Pacheco.
Slightly unorthodox clearance, that one.
So it's 9th goal of the season in the league for Benzema. So he's been in reasonable form. Scored twice in Eibar at the start of March, and of course scored in Bilbao as well. Before that he hadn't scored since January. But he's coming good just at the right time. Another free kick for Real Madrid.
Given away rather bizarrely by Edgar, who didn't watch the clearance come out, drop up behind him, and it just hit him square on both arms. So quite what he was doing, I'm not too sure. No attempt to put his head on that. Almost catching it like a rugby ball coming out from behind him. Free kick to Real Madrid.
Momentary lapse of reason from the Alaves attacking midfielder.
Ronaldo back on free kick duties. And this is a very good distance for him.
Takes a deflection off the wall though, corner.
Doesn't look too happy. We mentioned scored a free kick up in Mendizorroza. I think off Toquer or not.
Was on target as well for Portugal against Hungary in the international break.
That was in between unveiling statues and opening airports.
That's come in for a bit of stick, that statue at Madeira Airport, it has to be said. There he is with LaGuardia, who appears to have wrestled him up to the ground. Picked himself up to his credit. There's Danilo. Sorry, Isco. Sticks on Camarasa. Toquero sticks a foot in, but they are targeting that area, aren't they, Real Madrid, quite a lot.
They certainly seem to be.
It's right in front of the referee, isn't it, Mr. Sanchez Martinez?
He's shouting at LaGuardia. He saw the referee out just off the left of the picture shouting, but not.
Unfortunately, we couldn't see that because Toquero's posterior box blocked our view. Did look as if there was a little bit of rough and tumble going on.
Certainly did.
Foul throw.
Got to say, at this level, foul throws are quite rare. Giving the ball away too cheaply there, Real Madrid.
I think it's harder to those little short throws are probably the toughest ones to do. It's a lot easier to leg it a long way, to throw it a long way. Here's Theo Hernandez. He's got Edgar in space. Edgar looks for cross with the outside of his foot. Not a bad effort, and Davison got ahead on it, but couldn't direct it goalwards.
It was a good centre in. It was actually Ibai Gomez.
I was going to say, it's Ibai. He's the one who tends to do those outside of the foot crosses.
Davison perhaps should have done better. Maybe not expecting a goal from it, but certainly try and test Casilla. Alaves haven't really been forward in the last 5 or 10 minutes or so.
Sure, Kiko Casilla obviously got a few supporters in the press wanting him to get a chance ahead of Kayla. What you want is a chance to make a couple of saves. You can't really justify your inclusion. Sure, Zidane doesn't want that because he doesn't want Alaves to have any chances, but as a keeper you want to sort of be able to say, look, here I am, look at that, it's not a bad save, is it?
No, exactly. Or be able to show the command of the area. Alaves have a few corners and he comes out, but as you said, the last punch he completed wasn't the most convincing.
High foot, says the referee.
Histrionics from Davison appealing. I think that's quite clear.
To be fair, it is quite high, isn't it? I can appreciate he was going for the ball, but you don't want to see a trademark 2 inches away from your face as Pepe did that.
No.
It's Carvajal. Pumped back in. And the offside flag is belatedly raised. And correctly raised. Ooh, I don't know, actually looking at it again.
No, that's for the goal.
That's the offside, that's the goal, yeah.
It was clearly. There's the finish, but well, I think it did.
Actually, does it go off Ronaldo? Or is it Toquero?
I think it goes off Toquero. Look at the other end now, Alaves.
I was going to say, if it goes off Toquero, okay. If it actually goes in off Ronaldo, then they have got a case.
We'll have to see that again. I think it was Toquero, but as you say, I have to see another replay of that.
Nasty one there for the keeper. We were saying about Casilla, wanted to get involved.
Certainly did, but 9 fouls committed already by Alaves. Hasn't been a dirty game there by any means.
Not at all, no. No, just the one booking. Ailey, which was very much a booking. Challenge on Ronaldo. Is this goal to Toni Kroos. Pepe. Just over 5 minutes left till half-time. Real Madrid leading 1-0. They've controlled the game. Not really forced, apart from the goal, not really forced difficult saves out of Pacheco. The chance from Ronaldo when he cut inside. But neither have they really looked to be in danger of conceding. It also has to be said.
No, they haven't up till now, most certainly.
Here's Eli. That's a decent ball for Edgar to chase there. Casilla anticipated very well.
That's the kind of thing he'll be pleased with. Reading the game and showing that he can be off his line, and also he didn't just thump it back out. It was a calm ball to...
It's part of the keeper's game these days. So Fidel gets there ahead of Cristiano. So you think about it, if we know there's rumours about Eden Hazard, everything, where is Hazard's more favoured place at position on the pitch? It's sort of the same as Ronaldo's, isn't it? Maybe on that side of the attack.
No, it certainly is. I wonder when the British media, or especially the English media, talk about Eden Hazard, where he would fit in.
Might be more of a long-term replacement. Cristiano's 32 now, is he? 32, 31, 32. Hang on a second.
Certainly early 30s, whether...
He's younger than me.
Ronaldo's...
32, you see, so he'll be 33 before the end of next season. You have got to think, although he's got still got to sign a new contract recently, you've got to think that he probably can, but whether or not he can do it for Real Madrid might be another issue.
I was going to say, that's the thing.
Here's a chance, space opening up. Cruz looks for Cristiano Ronaldo, and there Ronaldo took a bit too long, and Theo Hernandez got the foot in.
Did well there, the Alaves man, just held Ronaldo up, stopped him from going down the outside to try and get that shot away.
Asking for the ball to be out for a throw-in. I don't think it was. Well, you know, you've got to play to the flag.
And Teo just throwing his body in front of Ronaldo, behind the... free kick, but...
Yeah, just because Cristiano Ronaldo appeals for a throw-in doesn't mean it actually is a throw-in.
No, we didn't see a replay from the angle above.
All of the ball's got to be over, so... Anyhow, 3 minutes left in the half. How many times have we seen Madrid score a second goal at... in this period of a match? This was Bale. Very discreet so far, Gareth Bale. Oh, lovely turn from Benzema. Crosses. Cruz wins possession there. Well, along with... Carries that one in on his right foot, which is, of course, his favoured foot.
I think Alaves. Who have crossed the halfway line on a number of occasions.
Blown handball.
I think so. I think Modric pushed it through with his arm, is what the Alaves players were.
There's a case, you could make a case for that being a booking, actually. Deliberate handball to try and take advantage of a situation.
Well, I think it would be if you put your arm up in the air to get booked. So why you don't, just because it's low, you're actually nudging it through. The referee saw it because there's a free kick. I don't really know why that isn't a booking.
Free kick for Alaves, just as we approach the last minute of the half. Two Brazilians having a bit of a love in there, Pepe and Davison.
Not that I'm a fashion expert, I'm really not sure about Pepe's hair, though.
Seen worse.
Fair point. He might say the same about mine.
Ibai puts that one in, and that's a good claim from Kiko Casilla, the former Espanyol keeper, always generally pretty secure in the air. Isco. Ah, lovely work from Isco. And again. And he's forced a free kick.
He's just bought one there to slow the clock down, but great technical
Skips past Eka. Once again, guys, Tokero showing his perhaps defensive. Let's say.
Just slaloming his way through, and then Manu Garcia decides that's enough from Isco. But
no Kiko Femenia today for Alaves. Knowledge of him being injured as such, so or suspended. No. Danilo breaks through last minute of the half. Bale! There was.
Fidel.
Fidel probably, isn't it? It's likely to be. Ooh, he catches on the inside of his foot.
Not only the weight of the central defender, but also a couple of his studs in the ankle will sting.
He looks to be okay, Gareth Bale, which is good news. As we're in injury time in the first half, we haven't been told how much injury time there is. 1 minute injury time there is, of which there is approximately 2 seconds left. So, Mr. Sanchez Martinez blows the half-time whistle here in the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium.
Private Elica, world's #1 chimney company. Amul, the taste of India. Higher bottom-mounted refrigerator or Fair and Handsome Instant Fairness Face Wash.
There's enough quality on both sides. आपके नाम।
देखिए Vivo IPL लाइव, हिंदी में मैक्स पर, इंग्लिश में 6 पर, तमिल तेलुगु बंगाली में सोनी ESPN पर।
Polycab wires, connection बचत का।
Sunday, April 9th. Daniel Cormier defends his light heavyweight title against the most feared knockout artist in the UFC, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Good Lord, that is a terrifying man.
Plus, former middleweight champion Chris Weidman faces Gegard Mousasi.
That should be a barn burner.
UFC 210, Cormier versus Johnson. Live Sunday, April 9th.
Brought to you by Reebok. Be more human. And to celebrate Marvel's new hero, Iron Fist.
Hello everyone, welcome back. To the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, where the sun continues to shine down on Real Madrid. That goal by Benzema, which we're debating as whether it might even be an own goal from Gaisca Toquero. It flicks off the Alaves defender on his way through to goal. Whether or not it would have been on target anyhow is the big debate. I'm not 100% sure it would have been, but we're going to give it to Benzema because he's had another lively performance. Was slightly offside in the build-up to the goal, but the linesman didn't see it. Madrid have had most of the game in Alaves' half. And so the visitors from Vitoria want to sides be thinking about the further league matches they have coming up over the next week. Real Madrid say travel to Leganés on Wednesday night before receiving their neighbours Atletico Madrid